In LA, there are diverse people representing different ethnicities, races, religions, disabilities, sexual orientations, and gender. I'm going to talk to you about hate crimes today. According to the authors James Jacobs and Kimberly Potter, a hate crime is a crime committed against a person and their property motivated by prejudice, usually involving violence. The term was first coined in the 1980s to describe crimes of this nature. In 2012, it was reported by Jason Song that the majority of hate crimes were committed in the San Fernando Valley.
Everything we're shown starting from the time we are born, like movies, songs, and news, influences how we perceive others. According to the theory of symbolic interactionism by Horn, Cooley, and George Herbert Mead, our actions are based on our interpretation of the meaning of our individual worlds. The way people behave is based on what they are taught to believe and not what is objectively true. People learn prejudice in their primary and secondary groups. Primary groups being immediate family, and secondary groups being school, the media, friends, etc. To some, having a different skin color, a different way of life, or a different belief could be dangerous. Leading a different lifestyle could mean you have to hide in fear of being alienated or persecuted.
Anytime someone is being hurt or killed, there's a problem. When we see it happen in our school, in our community, and the media, that's when it develops into a bigger problem.
This is a list of hate groups found in LA according to the Southern Poverty Law Center's website.
On Tuesday, May 12th, a hate crime was reported to the LAVC Sheriff's Station when an African-American male was assaulted by 10 to 15 Armenian-American males. The perpetrators had shouted several racial slurs and caused serious injuries to the victims as well. He was taken to the hospital where he received medical attention.
The people who pay the price for these crimes are minority groups. In LA, most violent hate crimes are the ones based on sexual orientation, gender, and race. When a hate crime occurs, not only are the victims affected, but their families and their communities as well. The Partners Against Hate confirm this on their website. They state that crimes of hate eat away at public safety, so that the community feels vulnerable to this type of criminal activity. This is traumatizing to community members.
There are some who receive benefits from hate crimes. Majority groups benefit because they keep minorities suppressed. Local law enforcement and security personnel may benefit by increased funding. Some companies advocate for diversity, tolerance, and equality, such as Starbucks in their Race Together campaign. Hate crime legislation has provided minorities protection from such crimes as described in the Matthew Shepard and James Byrd Jr. Hate Crimes Prevention Act.
LA specifically has a commission called the Hate Crime Victim Assistance and Advocacy Initiative, which is intended to reduce hate crimes as well as help victims of hate crimes in LA County. It also helps fund different organizations that help a variety of specifically targeted individuals. Other things that can be done are reporting hate crimes, education and tolerance for people who are different, support of victims, and just being kind.